Hello, this is hopefully a quick introduction to PiaTune pitch raising. As you can see, we have the inharmonicity already gathered. The three buttons over here show the tuning curve and the starting pitches. So we'll be talking about that. Tuning curve uses the magic wand at the top to choose one of two proposed settings, auto setting or the optional setting. And you can cycle through these and see the difference that it makes to the curve. Let's just accept the auto setting right now. Go to starting pitches. If you've just measured a piano for the inharmonicity, all of these notes would have red dots in it all the way into C7, and then you could continue recording them all the way to the top. Since I'm not at a piano now, this is one I did this morning, and you'll see the lines here represent the breaks. This is a Steinway B. If you go to settings, over here to overpull, you'll choose where the location of the last wound note, E2 in this case. If there's any wound notes that are above that tenor break, you'll list those here, how many notes. So there's 0 notes on a Steinway B. And then where's the break? Well, B4 is the note below the first tenor break. And then go down, you can activate E6 as the second treble strut, the note below that. You can set your wound string limits, your plain string limit, and then this is more just details to show the averages. Starting pitch zone is that gray bar, check starting pitch, da 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 da. We'll accept this, done. Go back. One of the choices you have is this 3 notes here if you have no information. So you say you've come to the piano and you've have a saved file and you just want to figure out where it's starting from. This is an automated function that will start stepping through. It starts at A0. You play the note, it will automatically jump to the next note, which is C and F. So it's just FAC all the way up to the top. Instead, let's deactivate that. What I like to do is set the note function to manual, jump to the bottom, play that note, jump to the top, play that note. This gives you your 2 endpoints that it's going to work with. Let's turn the mic off because way over here, if you see this blue dot, that means I got a sporadic measurement. Just tap these to get rid of the measurement. Now what PiaTune also has is this note with like the pencil and something or another here. Allows you to edit values, any of those values, or fill. Fill is a real useful thing. It's not super accurate or super linear, but this is all going to be kind of roughed out in the process. So if we take that away, looks like we're missing a value maybe. Fill the values, and then this graph allows you to take those values, clicked as measured. So if I click it again, these are the red ones are the measured values. The blue ones are the filled ones. Those are the guesses in between. You can totally measure the whole piano if you choose to do that, and that's actually more accurate. But if you're pressed for time, getting a few notes each octave actually does well. I like to, let's go back to the measured values, see where I've measured close to the breaks to give the information, because it's going to change the overpull based on those break locations. So I'll always try and measure more around the breaks rather than just sporadically through. So let's fill them again, fill the values. Now this one allows us to trend, because we don't really want the overpull responding to each individual blip. So what a trend does is it creates a curve that you can then, that the overpull is going to be based on those values. This one is a pretty smooth one, so it looks like a flat line. Up and down swipe lets you change this bottom value. So here we're at 440. If you wanted to float the pitch, 439, which is pretty much, you're not changing a whole lot in the middle. This button, the send button, transfers all of those values and then start the overpull. Starts you down on A0. Over here the overpull's on. This is our pitch value. This is our stretch values for bass, middle, and treble. Here is the set, not what you measured, but the trend value of where the note is starting and how much you're going to overpull. It will step through. You can swipe right and those values will change, and you just go all the way through top or bottom. It's at the breaks, back to here. You'll see at the breaks where it'll change the overpull amounts, how much it does that way. So hopefully this helps. I'll make a more complete one when I'm at a piano. Thank you.